Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the NECA Alien 3 Dog Alien. And it's called the Dog Alien because the face hugger implanted an egg inside of a dog, which gave the alien dog-like traits when it popped out of the dog's chest. And it crawls on all fours mostly, as opposed to the aliens that come out of a human that mostly just walk on their, their two legs. So that's really cool. Like, I have the McFarlane version, which I'll compare it to, but I think this one might be a little more articulated and possibly more well done in other ways too. So I figured I'd get it because I do like the Dog Alien. Alien 3 wasn't really my favorite Aliens movie. I'd say that would be my third favorite. But still, it was still cool in a lot of ways. So I'm glad I got a figure of it. And then also a better figure now. Hey, it looks like it comes with a little display stand in there too. I didn't realize that. Wow. Okay, let's open this up. So you can see I even have this really big poster of the Dog Alien from Alien 3 up on the corner of my wall. So obviously I like that design for the alien. You can tell it's a Dog Alien by the big ass spike coming off of his tail. And yeah. Okay, there it is, opened up in a crawling position. And I do think that I like this one better than the McFarlane version. It just looks cooler there in that pose. It just looks like it's crawling. Looks like it's ready to get you. And I think it has more articulation too. I'll have to compare it. And one of the characteristics I forgot to point out was the tail. The tail is extra long on the Dog Alien. And there's something else I noticed. Oh, there's an extra joint because of like the dog hind legs. Kind of has that, which the normal aliens don't have. I don't think the McFarlane version you can see into the head as well as you can on this one, but it looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks. Also, this one's mouth opens up, and it's got a little inner mouth in there. I can't remember if McFarlane's does that. I think that's the one that has a little butt on the back. I gotta go get it, because now it's bugging me. So here on the left is the McFarlane version, which you cannot see into his head at all. So it's cool you can see into this one. And he does have a little inner mouth, but his mouth doesn't open or close. It's just kind of stuck open. It's like it's supposed to have like the little action thing where you stick the inner mouth in and press a button, but I can't get it to go back in. One thing I'd say I like more about this version is the head can go back further. It's hard to get his head to go back all the way. See, it looks like he's crawling and looking straight ahead. This one, you can't really get his head to do that very well. Well, I guess that's close enough though. Yeah, that's probably good enough. As you can see, like, some things are different. Like, the ribs on this one are thicker. It has less ribs and are thicker. It has more ribs and are thinner. So I don't know which one's accurate there. You then have to look up pictures of the Dog Alien from the movies and to know which one's accurate. But I think that part of them is just both cool on each of them in their own ways. Now I'm thinking they included this little display stand because the joints are kind of loose on him and he just wants to fall. Right there he's alright, but I don't know, the joints get kind of loose. There, see there, he just kind of fell down a little bit. So maybe that's what this is for, I don't know. I'm not sure where exactly that goes. On his neck, I guess, I don't know. It goes somewhere apparently. See, this one only moves at the hips. There's no joint there, no joint there. Oh wait, there's one at the ankle too, so it has two joints. But this one's got one at the hips, one at that knee, one at that knee thingy, and then also down here. So more articulation on this one. See, also this one doesn't even have it in that elbow. You'd think they'd at least include one here, but they didn't. NECA's got a double joint there. Not only do they add a joint that this one doesn't have, they add two joints. So that's really, really cool. This is way different too. This is like almost like a shoulder blade, like a real sharp shoulder blade looking thing. Here's like a big rounded thing. So once again, I don't know which one's more accurate for the movie. Based on how they really fixed up the Alien Queen compared to McFarlane's, I'm guessing this one's probably the more accurate one. I really like the tail blade on this one. Looks really cool. There you can see a comparison of their backs. Lots of detail on both of them, but yeah, I'd say I still think NECA just comes out on top a little bit with this, with the sculpt. I mean, overall, I definitely say that NECA took this one. They just kicked ass with this figure. But one thing I liked about this one is how you can make it really, you can make it do like flat. You can make them lay flat. I thought that was really cool. Assuming you could probably do that with this one too. Pretty close. Look at that long ass tail. Is it longer than McFarlane's? Yeah, they're about the same length. Yeah, pretty much the same length of tail. This NECA's is a little thicker though. The color's a little different on these too. This one's more of a brown. This one's like sort of a really dark green and yellow compared to the brown. Don't know which one's more accurate. I really like some of the poses you can get this one in. With all that extra articulation, you can really just get him in some creepy alien poses. If he's ready to pounce or something, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but it looks cool. He's also really freaky if you just stand him all the way up. He's a tall figure. Let's give you a more close-up view of the sculpt and paint on like the head and everything. See, I really like this one. I like this a lot more than the McFarlane version. It's weird right there. It almost looks like a smiley face. Look at all them ribs and spine and all kinds of freaking crap going on in there. This figure's amazing. See, and when you see it in the package, it just looks like just like another alien, like the ones that they already had out. But it is different with the poses you can get out of it. So here's the warrior alien. The coloring makes it look like it's pretty much the same alien, but it's not. I didn't even realize this one has these big things coming out the back like most of the aliens do. This one doesn't have those. I just want to point out the base. There's actually a joint on the base. That's cool. I don't know how, probably won't use the base because I'll get him in a pose that, you know, where he doesn't need it. Now, I don't want to make it sound like I completely hate the McFarlane one because it is really good too. It's just that I kind of prefer this NECA one, but there are some things that I like about the McFarlane one better, which I will go over now. One of them is, like I said, the NECA one doesn't stand up too well. Its joints are real loose. I think that's why it comes with the stand. It just wants to fall over, and I don't like using stands. But this one stands up pretty well. It doesn't need a stand or anything. It's solid. I mean, you can probably stick this one on it and it would still hold up. So some of the detail is way more defined on this one if you look closely. So you can see like up around his face, it's got lots of very defined detail in there. And in this one, it's a little more difficult to see what's going on in there. But in that one, it's very clear to see what's happening. Also, that's like that in places on the body, like upper and the ribs. See, that one doesn't. This one doesn't really have anything like that. Maybe it's not supposed to, according like how the movie one's supposed to look. I don't know. And I like the way this one's got these ribbed things here on the legs. This one doesn't really have that. As you can see, this one's pretty. It's got mostly smooth spots on it, mostly smooth surfaces on this one. This one's got these ribbed things, and I like the way that is. It's the same one, same in the arms. Like they both have the ribbed things on the arms, but it's more defined on the McFarlane one, I think. I like the way the tail bends on this one more. It moves a little easier. And I kind of like the way this one looks a little more. It's a little skinnier, and it looks more like a spine in a way, I guess. I don't know. Something about this one I like a little better, but it just bends really nice and easily. This one's a little more difficult to bend, and I don't think it could bend as far in some spots, like back here towards the base. It doesn't really bend. So those are just a couple things that I like about the McFarlane one better, but mostly I like everything on this one better. So this is Mr. Evilcheese, and it's my review of the awesome NECA Aliens 3 Dog Alien. And I'd say pick it up if you're a fan of aliens, because this one does not disappoint. And well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.